Have you ever wondered how Nezuko was able to overcome the sun? Hi, I'm Irene, and today I want to tell you the story of Nezuko Kamado, who lived a peaceful and happy life until suddenly everything changed in an instant. Her family was brutally murdered by demons, and she herself, after being attacked, was transformed into one of them. But despite her condition, Nezuko did not lose her humanity. Within her, we find the greatest internal struggle, the fight not to give in to the temptation of devouring humans. The struggle, that constant battle within her being, is what defines her. Although her demon body pulls her towards darkness, her love for her brother Tanjiro, her family, and her human memory keep her on the right path. The only time her demonic instinct drove her to attack, it was Tanjiro who kept her grounded. Her brother not only takes care of her, but also reminds her of what she was, what she lost, and what she still has to gain. Tanjiro was always there for her, even when the situation seemed most desperate. The unconditional love that Tanjiro feels for his sister gives him the strength to keep going despite the hardships. And for Nezuko, he is her reason to fight. Her mother, although she is no longer there, remains a beacon of light in her memories. Her mother's figure is, for Nezuko, the representation of protection and love, of everything she wishes to become again, human. In the days when everything was simple, when her mother tucked her in before bed and told her stories about the value of family, that motherly love is what Nezuko carries in her heart, what keeps her standing even when her body is altered by the demon's curse. Her relationship with her mother was so deep that even in her demonic form, Nezuko continues to fight to protect those she loves, just as her mother did with her. Despite the darkness surrounding her, Nezuko continues to resist. It is not just the fight against demons that motivates her. It is her love for Tanjiro, for her mother, and for the memory of who she was before becoming a demon. There is nothing purer than the determination to protect loved ones, and Nezuko embodies that dedication without question. She does not do it for glory or recognition, but for a deeper, simpler reason: family. Because family is what gives you strength, what keeps you fighting when everything seems lost. She is the reflection of human resilience, of the internal struggle we all face. She does not only fight against the temptation to devour humans, but also against the idea of losing herself, of losing her connection to her humanity. Her journey is not only physical, it is spiritual and emotional. Every step she takes is a step toward reuniting with herself. Tanjiro does not see her as a demon. He still sees her as his sister, as the girl who once played with him in the fields, the girl who shared laughter and dreams. Their relationship is based on a deep love, a love that neither death nor transformation can break. It is that love that gives Nezuko the strength to keep going, despite what she has lost and what she continues to fight to regain. Because, even though her body has changed, her heart remains that of the girl who once dreamed of a future full of love and hope. That connection with her mother, that connection with Tanjiro, is what makes her endure and what keeps her fighting. Despite the darkness surrounding her, Nezuko remains a beacon of hope, a reminder that even when everything seems lost, there's always something to fight for. Nezuko's story reminds me that even when everything seems lost, we can always find light in the love we give and receive, and in the strength of family. Nezuko teaches us that true strength is not in physical combat, but in mental and emotional resilience. And in her story, we find a profound lesson. What matters most is not what we have lost, but what we are still capable of giving, what we are still capable of protecting. Despite being a demon, Nezuko defies one of the most absolute rules of her kind, her resistance to the sun. This unique ability makes her an exceptional being, coveted by Muzan, who sees in her the key to achieving his own immunity. The reason for her resistance remains a mystery, but it seems to be tied to her lineage and the strength of her bond with her humanity. Nezuko is proof that when love is what guides you, no darkness can take over your soul.